And now, the beginning of something very special. FireyFlame live.
Creep on in,
FireyFlame presents.
You ready? Yes.
Hello. Rafa. Hello. I hope you... Rafa. Hello. Oh my god, stop it! Also, yo. Jayu.
Hold on. I can't talk. I'm in a car.
Hold on. New shit.
I am very sorry. I cannot talk.
I know. I heard you. I heard you.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you didn't hear me over.
I could. Muted.
Right.
Who's uncapped?
Who are you two bird people? Who are you? Who are you two bird people?
It's not who I think it is. Hold on a minute.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Wait, you commented like 4 times? Oh no. You.
Yeah.
Hi.
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 se encuentra perdida. Ahora no sé dónde está. Ahora por dónde andará. Quisiera poderla encontrar. ¿A dónde estará escondida? No sé a dónde habrá ido. Ahora no sé qué será. ¿A dónde la voy a encontrar? Se está acabando mi vida, sufriendo por ella. Ay, amor, como lloro. Solo quiero que vuelvas. Quiero tenerte conmigo. No quiero estar solo. Ay, amor, ven ahora, porque si no yo lloro. Lloro porque mi vida se ahoga. Lloro porque me faltas tú ahora. Ay, amor, ¿a dónde estarás? Ay, amor, yo te quiero ver. Ay, amor, ¿a qué hora será que tú llegarás? Ay, amor, ¿a dónde estarás? Ay, amor, yo te quiero ver. Ay, amor, ¿a qué hora será que tú llegarás? Lloro porque mi vida se ahoga. Lloro porque me faltas tú ahora. Ay, amor, ¿a dónde estarás? Ay, amor, yo te quiero ver. Ay, amor, ¿a qué hora será que tú llegarás? ¿A dónde estará escondida? No sé a dónde habrá ido. Ahora no sé qué será. ¿A dónde la voy a encontrar? Quisiera que alguien me diga a dónde se encuentra metida. A ella la voy a buscar. Sin ella yo no puedo estar. Se está acabando mi vida, sufriendo por ella. Ay, amor, como lloro. Solo quiero que vuelvas. Quiero tenerte conmigo. No quiero estar solo. Ay, amor, ven ahora, porque si no yo lloro. Lloro porque mi vida se ahoga. Lloro porque me faltas tú ahora. Ay, amor, ¿a dónde estarás? Ay, amor, yo te quiero ver. Ay, amor, ¿a qué hora será? tú ahora se encuentra perdida. Ahora no sé dónde está. Ahora por dónde andará. Quisiera poderla encontrar. ¿A dónde estará escondida? No sé a dónde habrá ido. Ahora no sé qué será. ¿A dónde la voy a encontrar? Se está acabando mi vida, sufriendo por ella. Ay, amor, como lloro. Solo quiero que vuelvas. Quiero tenerte conmigo. No quiero estar solo. porque si no yo lloro. Lloro porque mi vida se ahoga. Lloro porque me faltas tú ahora. Ay, amor, ¿a dónde estarás? Ay, amor, yo te quiero ver. Ay, amor, ¿a qué hora será que tú llegarás? Ay, amor, ¿a dónde estarás? Ay, amor, yo te quiero ver. Ay, amor, ¿a qué hora será que tú llegarás?
All right, I'm on. Sorry that everyone left. Hey Fiery, which Something's Happening ID is my favorite? 1987, 88, 1988, 89, 1989, 90. I don't think I've seen any of them. Let's be honest. I don't even know what network used the fucking Something's Happening thing. Wait, you realize that the icon showing the chat got bigger? Yeah. I invited a few people. They should be coming on in. They should be coming on today. We're gonna try and at least break the record for the longest Fiery Live that we've had. Right? I'll try to break the record, yesterday's record. Right? It wasn't the longest, but it was the second longest. Let's see if I can break the record of the second longest. Right? I'm inviting people to this Fiery Live. Join if you want to join. The links in the comments. Few lives ago. Right. Oh, Kevin's back. Ooh, I hope you don't get in trouble this time, Kevin.
I'm home alone today.
So, like, did your mom give you permission, or?
It's that my mom went to work and there's no one in the house else in the house right now. So.
Oh, that's good. Good. Sneaky. I support that. And thank God that there's no one else in the house, because like he fucking left. Right. How is the better version of the HC2 ID going so far? It's going good. I'm just keeping the music on. I'm not leaving the stream mode. Right. Just gotta. Any more questions, or anyone who wants to join? You're free to join. And Kevin's back.
Sorry, it's just that I accidentally pressed the back button.
Oh, that sucks. But thank God that there's no one else in your house, because like then I would have to hear that annoying music that like it's louder than you. Like I hated when there was music in the background that was louder than you. Thank God you're the only one in the house right now. Thank the Lord.
So what? Um, so about the WFTN Ident History. Because of what happened yesterday, did you have to update it because we introduced the WQHD callers to the shared fictional media universe?
Yeah. That's why I'm updating it, right?
So a while ago, so on Sunday, the national versions of KLR TV and CBS launched.
I can see that from your Twitter post or your tweet.
So did you know that using tweets, then you can create a fake realistic looking tweets? Fake realistic looking images of tweets.
Yep.
So did you use that for that one community post that's basically starting for recreation of one of real life Mega 96.3s or Mega 96.3 en español, and that then the replies had Jack FM Los Angeles reply after saying a kind of racist comment that the race was Hispanic. More ethnicity. What's the equivalent of racism for ethnicities?
Like I didn't use it for that, but I am thinking like I am thinking. Wait, hold on. So I am thinking. I did test it today, and I am thinking of.
Oye, ya que estoy aquí. ¿Ah?
Anyways, just ignore her. Just ignore her. Just ignore her, right?
So te vaciaste.
So,
por adelante.
I did test it earlier today, and I am thinking of using it.
Me quedan dos a buscar en el mes.
So in a prior community post of mine, I specifically asked you to put KLR Media's current assets in the comments of that post because, well, you're taking your main Discord account is taking a hiatus until the end of the summer, and so I need a way for me to know which assets KLR Media currently owns.
You've bought and created a lot. You bought and created a lot of stations during that time frame.
Please, mi amor,
right?
yo frego todo, papi.
Yeah. Yes. So I need a way to keep track because my main Discord account's hiatus. Yes, and that's where the last update of my assets was, and so I need for me to do it on me posting it now because the years. So what's the Summer of Fiery even about?
The Summer of Fiery is basically when we do live streams every day for the entire summer.
Me va a hacer ojito, papi.
Okay, so did you notice that Univision slightly changed the lower thirds of Noticiero Univision? And by slightly, I mean the lower thirds were literally the only thing that changed.
Hold up. What do you mean? How do you know every day and time I'm gonna do your phone?
For a while, you were. So you remember the times that we were there on Broadcast Plaza? If you if you would know that the lower thirds are those parts of the broadcast where this was this is the broadcast and also show headlines during the actual news stories. Basically, the bottom portion of the screen there during news broadcasts, except the very bottom. It's usually taken up by a ticker.
Sorry, repeat that again.
The lower thirds are basically the bottom part of the screen during news broadcasts.
What do you mean by that? Like, was the logo bug on the wrong side of the screen?
Yes, and specifically what's next to the logo above during news broadcast.
Oh, you mean the ticker?
The tickers is what's at the very bottom. Just above the tickers where the lower thirds usually are.
Hmm.
It takes up part of the left of the screen horizontally.
Hold up. Like, what network do you think that the CBS graphics would have worked better on?
Well, the CVS graphs obviously have the CVS logo plastered all over them. But if they didn't, then they could probably fit around most networks these days.
Yeah, but like what network do you think that they could like what network do you think it would work better on? Forget the whole CBS thing. Like the CBS I gets swapped with the network's logo.
Honestly, the whole circle motif would work with ABC.
Yeah, it would work with ABC, but I'm honestly thinking that uh um the WLS opens are going to be like the only new um, examples of the graphics that ABC is rolling out for a while.
Yeah, I don't know what changes Channel 6 Philadelphia will make to their opens. If anything, they'll just change they'll just change the graphics of the last part of the open and open to be a slightly sped up version of WLS's open open and combine that with with the with the type of opens that they've been doing for many years now, and basically that'd be just about it for the opens.
Honestly, I don't think anyone even cares about WPVI. Like after the whole DTV switch and the lower UHF band thing, like I thought like everyone stopped receiving it.
Yeah, the only way most people can receive it now is through cable, satellite, lights, or those online pay TV providers like YouTube TV, Sling, services like that.
Yeah, I'm moving the low I'm moving the VHF channel of Whammy to 21.
So 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 what would be an in what would be a theoretical reason in the surface real sorry what would be a theoretical reason in the shared fictional media universe that WABA used the ABC logo instead of the blue instead of the so-called blue channel before it was purchased by F, by Fiery Broadcasting and became an FTN affiliate? Special
The
note.
the only reason is because that Lissandro didn't know that in the fictional media universe, the American Broadcasting Company was actually called Blue.
Why did the Blue Network retain its name all the way up to the present day? In the shared fictional media universe.
Well, it's because that they had become bought by NBC once again later in the universe.
So 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 and why the so and the only reason why the Blue Network is not called NBC Blue is because of the FCC or whatever its equivalent is.
Oh, it's because like NBC wants there to be a viewable difference in Blue and the main network.
Okay. Okay. So has has there been any attempt to to change to change the name of the Blue Network in order to get rid of of its antiquated its radio era branding name?
What do you say?
Has the, in the shared fictional media universe, has there been any attempt to change the Blue Network's name to get rid of its radio era connotation? Of it. Like the only reason the Blue Network's name even exists is because it was a secondary network to what was in the radio era NBC Red, but
Yeah.
now NBC Red became just NBC, and there's no reason for the Blue Network name to even make sense anymore. More so, has there been any attempt to change the name? Like any attempts to change the name of the Blue Network to to something that doesn't immediately remind anyone of it being a secondary network of NBC or its connotations to just one color that it doesn't even really use anymore. Things like that. And by the way, school has officially ended for me as of today.
Good.
So once again, has there been any attempt to change the name of the Blue Network to get rid of one of two connotations, those being either being immediately thought of as a secondary network or its antiquated real network era name?
Well, at one point they tried to rename it BLU instead.
BLU. That's still one letter off. But not as much as ABC is one letter off from NBC. Honestly, honestly, the Blue Network named ABC and being named to NBC makes sense when you hear about how Major League Baseball baseball individual components to our guests, as there are two so-called leagues that make up Major League Baseball that were more like conferences in the other big four sports. Were of course they used to be separate, actual separate leagues, but but they decided to form a partnership and eventually just got merged together. But they still keep the National League and American League name for historical reasons. Did you hear that? So why are we trying to change the theme to the blue one? That was really.
The new FTN 65. 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 The new FTN 65.
Well, now I'm leaving.
The new FTN 65. The new FTN 65. The new FTN 60.
I fucking hate whoever was in the car with me. I fucking hate them.
so 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 now with the slight edit to the history of WFTN, when exactly did WNYB become WQHT? Because I'm assuming that WNYB still kind of exists, but it became WQHT sometime or around when the station was originally supposed to be found in the earliest version of the shared fictional media of the FTN of the FTN 65 lore. Again, the question.
I think it was around like May or June. May and June.
May or June, sometime in the 1960s.
Wait, when did WNYB become WQHT?
Yes.
Oh no, no, it was in the 80s. It was like as a transitioning thing from NYB to FTN.
So so WKHT was just a transitional call letters in the current version of the shared fictional media universe.
Yeah.
Okay, I personally think it's so in the earliest version uh, of of the lore of, of FTN 65, when was the station originally when did the station first received the WQHT call letters?
It was always the same. Always the same.
Always the same. Even in the earliest version of FTN 65, it was always going to be the 80s one when it had WQHT call letters. Sometime in the 80s.
Yeah.
So when was the station founded in the earliest version of the FTN 65 lore?
When was what?
So 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 when was the so when was FTN 65 founded in the earliest version of your plans for the station? Mission and its lore.
This this should tell you.
So FTN 65 was originally going to so Channel 65 would originally start sometime in the 1980s for a while, WQHT, and then become WFT FTF. That was the earliest version of the lore.
Hold up, just a moment.
So do you currently have an early version or something of the item? So what are you trying to find? So has KYS now Y News been canceled? Because I think it's canceled. Anyone in the shared fictional universe, game show history mainly exists as it is now only with all mentions of ABC changed to blue, and CBS being out of the picture and picture between 1984 and this year. So any game shows that were premiered there instead premiere in syndication. Syndication on what would be today. Could be the stations of old TV. So yes, the shared fictional media universe. Basically, the only changes are ABC is blue, and any shows that will premiere shows, including game shows that would premiere CBS between 1984 and 2023, as well as a couple of shows, including all the game shows back then that were on CBS, also were on syndication. Syndication only. Let's see. Modern day CBS, owned by KLR Mead. Modern day Central Universe CBS, currently owned by KLR Media. Media has recently reached an agreement with Fremantle to bring this daytime syndication version of The Price is Right, which is still ongoing and still has most of its history on. Has most of the history with the only difference in this daytime syndication between 1984 and 2008. And Let's Make a Deal, which was also syndication in 2009, to CBS that exists today. They starting with Monday shows, which included The Price is Right's nominal season finale, which is also the last episode taped in its longtime home of Television City, which unlike studios, which unlike in the real life, dropped the CBS name all the way back in 1984 and was called Television City Studios since then. Army is currently working to buy that studio in Television City. So he said that post renovation it will host a lot of shows for both CBS and Canada TV. Most game shows that have some people have their measurement marks. I've already put a Spanish version of the prices of the press. Academy will probably put a Spanish version of Prices Right somewhere in my network. So some Spanish shows. I have to put out that centro. It's just signing only. No problem. No sé si me gusta. Mucho con California. This now watching making my lunch. There's some teachers here. Hey, hey, hey. Something is strange. I think it's so.
I'm back.
So it's
I'm
basically.
back.
So how's it making my
What'd you say?
So I was just basically saying what I what I mainly put in put in the comments of one of your community posts, but in slightly more detail.
So basically, um, you wanted to know about the Mega and Jack FM post.
Yeah,
So basically, it wasn't tweet gen. It was actually like an actual thread, but both stations decided like to delete their tweets.
yeah, especially since it's out of character for any SBS station to train in English.
No, no. They did do that at one point. Some stations did do that at one point with the whole DJ 106.7 failure and LA 96.3 fail. But then again, Latino 96.3 wasn't a failure and it still spoke in English.
Okay, so basically, what I was saying during the break was basically the comment I made under one of your community posts about how in the shared fictional media universe the intro history was mostly the same except that CBS was a non-factor and these shows that would be on CBS are in syndication.
Yeah.
Fremantle still exists. Still exist. The Price is Right and Let's Make a Deal have been in syndication since 1984 and 2009 respectively.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that KLR Media reached a deal with Fremantle to bring those two shows to CBS, along with its newly launched national feed, starting with yesterday's shows, which could. And I also said that KLR Media is probably going to buy Television City as well.
Yeah, you were gonna renovate there.
Yes, actually the renovations were technically started before the purchase, before the purchase term, before the size of purchase. It's just that I've decided to KLR Media will continue the renovations and making into a modern studio worthy of being the official studio of 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 KLR Media. The first four studios, including where the Price is Right, usually filmed. Well, basically, it's just be renovated to the point that it's basically a historic restoration. But for now, they'll move just like in real life to the Fremantle facility in Glendale, California, which in real life, which in the science fiction universe would probably not be called Haven Studios, because apparently there's a slightly non-active game studio of the same name, and they probably sue Fremantle, the science fiction universe, and went over in the court case for the name. So there's probably that the game shows call it whatever they want, which in the price. Well, also technically legally being called the Freeman Studios Glendale, but they let the game shows call whatever they want. Which in this case would be the Barker Rayburn Studios due to the shared history of Studio 33 by some of CBS's finest game shows such as The Price is Right, Match Game, which Shepard University CBS will also probably bring back with a new host. Because the 2016 Revival on Blue, they would probably be immediately canceled after the Alec Baldwin incident on the set of the Rust movie. In other words, Alec Baldwin would instantly be canceled his being his only punishment being moved from the match job because they canceled that show. No. modern CBS has no Blues and Simpsons advantage. That probably when they accept New England. I feel most of the daytime slots of game shows. I don't find this friend. Let's make a deal. Bring back some of game show from a Fremantle library. And one not from the library. One that is from the Fremantle library would be a new revival of the match game. Basically had a slightly more accurate recreation of the 1978 and an opening since the 2016 Blue Revival would have been immediately canceled after the Alec Baldwin incident.
That's cool, man.
We're also planning to bring back a game show that aired on the old CBS for about 1 year, and then there about 4 years before the original version and of the network ended. You know which one it is? I'll just give you a link to the Google search.
Help! Raphael? Majaya! Here we go. So in the private chat, I put in a link to a Google search I did of the show, of one of the shows I'm really or from new CBS daytime, them starting the fall. And updating opening from that neighborhood that the Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. I think we're close to the Hanna-Barbera stuff. Felt like, okay, let me make a time. And actually, okay. This weird price amount to the top price probably being $100,000. Let's hope. Yeah, done.
I hate my family, and I hope they die in the most painful way possible.
So in the prime check, I put in the Google search I did for the show. I was talking about that ended 4 years before the original CBS shut down.
Really?
And that previously aired on CBS. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm probably going to try calling post other for hosts, but basically the revival would bring
bring a slightly updated set with modern flat screen flat screens for the board and bonus rounds. And uh, uh, the original theme would be back. That the opening would be updated thanks to the people who did Scooby Doo and Guess Who. That show that got the closest to the Hanna-Barbera style as it could possibly be at this stage. Yeah. An updated payout for the bonus round $50,000.
Hello, you boy. Can't wait to see you coming later.
James Networks pursuing still exists in the FireyFlame universe, and so does Buzzer.
Has your family ever like humiliated you really, really badly?
Hannah is also giving Fremantle permission to launch a new nighttime syndicated version of The Price is Right. That's basically a hybrid of the 1994 nighttime formats and the format that the British version of the show used a few years later.
That's actually pretty cool, but could you answer my question, or is that too much of a private question?
So what was the question?
Have you ever been humiliated by your family?
Once I can remember.
I've been humiliated a couple times, and that's why I'm so down today. Because I have just been humiliated publicly again.
So just other game shows that CBS is probably bringing back: Classic Concentration, a new another revival that previously had a Blue. This time, to tell the truth, which will probably be slightly closer to the previous version in the sense that it has the old logo, the old icon, and the new version of the 1969 theme. And they're probably also working. Jeremy is probably also working on a Spanish version of The Price is Right. Would you use the title of the Mexican version, the title of this, some of the other Spanish versions, or just a little translation of the show's name in English? The handout probably keeping really by my phone was probably there. Then oh my god, last payments this last year. Yeah, with a U.S. version of with a U.S. or the Spanish version of the United States Price is Right have the name of the Mexican version, the Spain South America, the Spain, the title of the Spain version, Or just a little translation to show the English name. Commander Pi, the daytime version scene. That's in the new nighttime US version. Now media for international agreement for syndication. We have the 1994 sports syndication version. Our theme, but with this, no, still, I thought I added that first issue. It's not on there, so that's time depending on maybe not a week. Much closer to the instrument, lead instruments of the daytime version in terms of melody. And then also a slightly more faithful version of the comic. Now, also by way of changing the lead instruments. I also tend to use a mesh format including the daytime version's melody.
now, very much. But I'm still not here. I'm leaving. No, no, I'm gonna leave early. I'm gonna think I'm gonna come inside soon.